Too many animals, not enough space. That's the problem right now over at the Palm Beach County Animal Care and Control Facility. That shelter says it's now hoping the public will help out by adopting a new pet. Here's our Amber Robb with more.
Meet Eli. This little cutie is one of several dogs up for adoption here at the Palm Beach County Animal Care and Control Center. Man's best friend. And right now, Palm Beach County Animal Care and Control Center is looking for best friends for dogs like Eli.
We're seeing an abundance of owner surrenders. Our facility is at overcapacity. Right now for dogs, our capacity is 144 dogs, and we're at almost hitting 200 dogs right now. So we do have dogs paired in kennels, so we are experiencing a lot of owner surrenders.
Melanie Perazzo with Palm Beach County Animal Care and Control Center says these surrenders are due to our community facing record high inflation and rising rents.
They're making that tough choice, or they're getting evicted or have to downgrade, so they can't bring their dogs with them. Even though they are part of the family, it is those tough choices that they do have to make.
The overcrowding leaves dogs with less space and less playtime. Right now, the shelter is getting too many surrenders and not enough people fostering or adopting.
Our customer service staff has told me that they get sometimes up to 20 calls a day regarding owner surrenders, but we are the shelter that takes them all in.
They're hoping community members will step up.
We're really urging our community to foster and adopt. When you adopt, you're giving a dog a new home, you're giving it a new shelter. You're really providing that forever home for them.
They even have a program for those who need a little more time.
Fostering to adopt. So if you're a little uncertain about adopting, we encourage that. You can bring that furry friend home. You can provide it love. You can get to know it better.
But it's also an opportunity to give these precious dogs a place to call home.
We have dogs for everyone. If you're active and you love to run, we have a dog that would love to do that with you. If you love to stay home and relax, we have some great dogs.
Perazzo tells me that they just want to keep dogs like Eli in a good home and make sure that they're all cute and safe. And right now they have adoptions going on for $25 for a dog. And then if you're interested in fostering, you can head over to cbs12.com.
Well, Ion Environment concrete from a former power plant over in Fort Pierce is now being sent to the Atlantic Ocean to be repurposed as an artificial reef. That concrete is being removed from a construction site that will be the future Kings Landing development over by the city marina. CBS 12 Treasure Coast reporter Dylan Huberman has more on why this reef is such a big win for our environment. Dylan?
Jim and Lexi, this is about 2/3 of the 1,500 tons of concrete that will end up in the Atlantic Ocean, serving as a reef to help wildlife.
Concrete serving a new purpose in the ocean. The site of the former H.D. King power plant will eventually turn into Kings Landing, with hotels, retail, apartments, and more around 2026, but needs some work before construction happens.
All of the concrete, the foundation from the power plant, had to be removed. And so the cost of trucking it and putting it in a landfill and all that just didn't make sense.
That realization led Dale Madison, the CEO of the firm developing Kings Landing, to call St. Lucie County's Coastal Resources Coordinator, James Oppenborn. Madison then chose to donate the concrete and give life to this major project.
In the 17 years that I've been here, this is probably one of the biggest concrete projects that we've had. And so we're really, really excited about the habitat that we will be creating.
He says that putting concrete in the ocean has proven effective in helping fish and other species thrive. Now this concrete, which will be about 6 nautical miles northeast of the Fort Pierce Inlet, will too.
It's going to have little cracks and crevices, which are really good for what they call cryptic species of fish. Okay, those are fish that live in cracks and crevices. And of course, that's just the bottom of the food chain.
Madison says he's happy to have found an effective use for the concrete rather than to have it rot away in a scrapyard.
Florida is, the recreational boating capital of the world. I mean, fishing and diving and all the things that we do in the water here. So it feels good to give back to the environment with something like this. It's going to help the habitat.
The two men are hoping that the concrete is in the water in February, and Madison also says that he hopes the reef is named after King's Landing.
Downtown Delray Beach coming back to life.
Yeah, the Cornell Art Museum reopens to the public tonight. CBS 12's Al Peffley is joining us live with more on that. Hi, Al.
Hi, Jim. The Cornell Art Museum is part of Old School Square here in downtown Delray Beach. It's been closed for over a year, but tonight is their big night for their grand reopening. The Cornell Art Museum, which is owned by the city of Delray Beach, consists of 2 floors and 8 rooms. The first floor features some really fantastic paintings and other works of art by a number of local artists from Delray Beach. The building that houses the art museum opened as an elementary school back in 1913. It's been closed for a little more than a year. It's now being managed by the Downtown Development Authority. The city has invested a lot of money getting this place ready for its grand reopening tonight with a fresh coat of paint. All the floors have been refinished, and they've added a new security system to help protect the valuable artwork on exhibit here.
The art museum itself really is the point of art and culture in our community. It helps with, we have a very strong art and culture vibe. The economic vitality that the arts bring to our community is very important, and it adds to our vibrant nightlife, our amazing shopping and tourism destination that we have.
On the second floor, you'll find the Surfing Florida Museum, which includes many antique surfboards, skateboards, and archival photographs. The Cornell Art Museum is free and open to the public. It's part of Old School Square at the corner of Atlantic Avenue and Swinton Avenue in downtown Delray Beach. It'll be open 4 days a week, Thursday through Sunday. And just in case you're interested in purchasing any of the artwork, it is for sale. The most expensive painting here is $18,000, so bring your checkbook if you'd like to stop by tonight. It'll be open to the public from 6 until 8 this evening.